Hello and welcome back to Phasmophobia and this week's challenge, Primitive. That one is on which view code? So, let's hop in. Alright, what do we have? That's not a lot. I got the feeling this is going to boil down to no evidence with the smudge stick, but we do have a setup time of 5 minutes and we do have all the screens, so never mind, we can still get EMF 5 with the activity chart. That's something. No fuse box on the map, but let's take a look, maybe that one is still there. So, but we have normal sanity, so yeah, right, sanity medication is gone as well because it's electronic, I guess. Well, and missed opportunity. They could have used the tier 1 camera. Anyway, let's just grab a candle to have some light, and I don't think there's anything else useful. Wait a second, the thermo, of course, we can use the thermo to find the ghost room. So, let's hop in and first let's take a look at the light. And the fuse box is actually broken, so that's all the light we have. But still, the candles are good for reducing the sanity drain at least a bit, so that's something. So time to find the ghost, I guess. Oh, this is awful. Wait a second. Closed, 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 and all the doors do start closed, so in case you went to open door or something, that's probably the ghost. Oh. Excuse me? Ah, yes, it's actually over here. We got a kitchen ghost, alright. So, time for the actual investigation. Hold your horses, that's EMF 5. So we got the first one down. I'm still having some of the setup time and the sanity didn't drain too much. Well, for once using the candles helps, and during the setup time the sanity drain is reduced as well. So I guess that's everything we have. So we have two things to find the ghost room: look for open doors and using the thermo. At least it's the good writing book, so in case it is actually writing, we should be able to get it rather easily. Wheezing, at least nothing yet. Let's place some salt at choke points and actually everywhere. We got a lot of that stuff. Hello there. Didn't break the lights, okay. Wait a second. It is 1 degree Celsius, so this is definitely the ghost room. The ghost just blew out the candle. The ghost is here, but the ghost does not step in salt, so I guess I'm lucky and I'm having one of the few ghosts I can actually figure out with that setup. So it's a wave. And would you look at that? Wave goes with EMF 5. What else would a wave have? Is there something else I might be able to find out? Dots and spirit books? Unfortunately not. So that's everything I can do. Excuse me? Everything I can do at the moment. But still, I'm pretty sure that's a wave. Usually I would look into how many evidences do we have, but, well, in case we get a miling, I can actually test for do we have all 3 evidences. But other than that, it might be a bit difficult. Yeah, shade and miling can be figured out with the evidences in case they are 3. Well, definitely EMF 5. By the way, you can still figure out the polter and the twin with the EMF chart. In case it's something higher than 6, only the polter can do it, and the twin interaction when the slope changes. But I think that's it for the moment, so let's go home. And here we go. The time for number 2. Okay, once again I'll go with lighter, candle and thermo to find the ghost. Great, it's snowy, so the thermo is going to be a bit less useful. Yeah, the cold breath is going to be everywhere now. But at least we... Oh! Wait a second. That Zor... I don't think that Zor's supposed to be here. And someone just blew out my candle. Okay, I'm pretty sure we just found the ghost room. Quick and dirty, just the way I like it. But to be honest, the ghosts are rather active. I got a feeling they cranked up the activity by yes. Probably to make it a bit easier to find it, since there's not much to go with. And you touched the door, but I can't see UV. Okay, that one seems to be the ghost room. The ghost is just roaming around. You touched another door. That one again. You like that door, huh? Definitely not UV. Good. I will not do it again. The ghost just switched the flip. The ghost just flipped the switch, so it doesn't matter if the power is on or not. The mayor can never do that. We can still do that stuff as usual. I don't know it, but I think we do have all 3 evidences, so I'll just quickly rule out UV and EMF 5, so we can still go that way. Oh, wait a second. It's a toilet ghost. Never mind. And we do have freezing. So we are down to Moroi, Onryo, UI, Revenant. Yeah, hi. Okay, we can still do the Onryo test. That works as normal. So let's just do it. I think the ghost already blew out 1 candle, so I only need 2 more. And of course the cross. So that's the reason the ghost is everywhere. It's just roaming around like crazy because there's nothing else left to do. I see. For toilet ghost. Yeah. Where did I? There you are. And yeah, definitely freezing, so let's wait for the candles. And keep in mind, the coldest temperature possible... Oh. Here we go. It's an Onryo. That still works. And keep in mind, even when the fuse box is broken and it is snowy, temperature cannot drop below 40 degrees Celsius. And the sanity is about 88. At least way too high for anything to haunt me other than the Onryo, which just used its 3 candles test. Okay, so we just got number 2 down. And... Yep, indeed. It's Onryo. So that's 2 down, only 1 to go. Yeah, that challenge is actually... I kinda like it. It's... Well, until now I was lucky enough to get ghosts I can figure out with, well, this. It tests a bit what you can do with minimal equipment. I like the idea a lot. And I have to admit, the devs really set the ghost in a way so it is still very possible. For example, with the all doors closed, so in case you are used to using the EMF to find the ghost room, you're having issues with the thermo, you can still just go for where's an open door. So in my opinion, the balancing on that one is beautiful. Ah. Open door, someone blew out my candle. I guess we got a ghost room. Let's quickly take a look with the thermo which one it is. Hi. Over here it's getting colder. I wonder, do the candles you can find on the map also reduce the sanity drain, or are they just for light? That's something I have no idea about. And let's not do a third candle in case it's another unreal. Okay, nope. Everywhere else it's getting warmer. This is the ghost room, I'm pretty sure. By the way, I'm pretty sure there are all three evidences, since I could just rule them out like so, and I got the correct ghosts 2 times, so I don't think there's a hidden one. That should actually be good. If you just spend enough time at the EMF chart, use salt, UV, and yeah, just throw in the writing books and wait a bit, you can actually rule out the evidences, and that way you can at least make it a bit clearer which ghost it's not. You touched the window. We do have UV evidence. Okay, that's one down. What? Oh. I saw that. You just threw the writing book. The ghost always puts writing over throwing, so in that case we know it's not ghost writing, and we are already down to these ghosts. There's only one thing left. Let's quickly take a look for UV, and then it's time for the first hunt, I guess. Odd idea, but to be honest, I think we can still test for Banshee and Phantom. We might not have a motion sensor, but we are having the salt. So if we use that instead of the motion sensor to figure out does the ghost roam over to my position, so we can still use the salt as low-tech motion sensor, not an Oni. Excuse me? Obaka is actually still possible. Let's quickly take a look. Normal handprint, nothing fancy. Cold but not freezing. Normal handprint. Only one disappeared. The Obaka ability is for all the handprints and fingerprints on the map, when I remember correctly. So that was just nothing. Okay. And I can't see any missing footsteps, so that should actually be good. By the way, let's just quickly take a look. How many hiding spots are there? Yes, okay. We do have all the hiding spots, it seems. So that one should actually be pretty easy. So let's take a look. Do you roam over to my position? Actually, I don't think I'm gonna need anything else, so I'll just quickly grab a smudge for later and a new candle. But I still want to take a quick look. Nothing out of the ordinary. I don't think it's an Obake. It leaves all the handprints, it should. I couldn't see any missing footprints over there, so I think that one we can actually rule out. Okay, I think that now was a minute. So a Banshee, it's hunting. What? It is not? Excuse me? It was just an event? Okay, you got me. So a Banshee not using its ability for by now 2 minutes, I don't think it's a Banshee. And to be honest, at this point I also don't think anymore that it might be a Phantom as well. So we can rule that one out. Is it here we go, it is actually freezing, so it's no more Agorio. Jinn, Hantu or Mimic. To be honest, I think we can just hide over here, because everything left to do is waiting for a hunt. So in case it's a Jinn, it's gonna be normal speed. Since the breaker is broken, there is no special Jinn stuff. Let's turn you off, thank you. And the Hantu is going to be a bit faster depending, or slower depending on the temperature, and the Mimic, we will see. We might need a second hunt in case it's a Mimic, just to rule that one out. So if we have the same speed 2 times in a row, that was fast. Constant fast. And the hunts are rather short, and the grace period is pretty long, so the hunts shouldn't be too difficult. So that definitely, I don't know what it was, but that was not a Jinn. So either Hantu or Mimic. So let's do one more hunt and just hear about if the ghost is still that crazy fast and just a Hantu in a cold area, or if it was a Mimic and it did something Fey-like or something. Still fast. No, it's a bit slower because over here the temperature is higher. No, it's even hotter and even slower. And that was the entire hunt? Okay. Indeed, we are done. So it's a Hantu. Here we go. So that should actually be everything. I even got the optional objective, so perfect. Time to go home. And here we go. That was actually a Hantu. And that means that's number 3 and... What a great way to start the week. That was the weekly challenge Primitive. To be honest, that one is, depending on the ghost, probably borderline impossible in case it's one of the ghosts which doesn't has an evidence you can figure out. But other than that, it was surprisingly easy. It was, looking at how little equipment we had, the devs managed to balance it really good, and it was surprisingly fun. I need to admit that. And depending on the ghost, I think you can always go for the no evidence hunt stuff. That's of course like always. So, but that's everything for the moment, so I hope I could show you 1 or 2 things, and also I hope you had fun watching. Also, thank you for doing so, and until the next time, have a great day and goodbye.